Hi, Ryder. I'm here at Lawrence Community Day in Village Park, just hanging out with some residents, listening to music, and eating some food. Come on, let's check it out. Hey, Ryder, I'm here in the Alumni Gym celebrating Midnight Madness. This year, the theme is Medieval Madness. Come on, let's take a look. Hey, Ryder, I'm reporting from the lobby of Ziegler Hall, right in front of the lounge where we just experienced a small electrical fire. Right behind me, you can see maintenance men cleaning up the debris. Come on, let's check it out. With the election day rapidly approaching, it is getting very difficult to decide on which candidate to vote for. This past Wednesday, the Rider Republicans hosted a local campaign rally here on campus. At the rally, not only were the candidates looking for endorsement by the public, but they also tried to spread awareness about the upcoming election. During the rally, I spoke with a few candidates about what qualities to look for in deciding on who to vote for and the importance of students getting involved in politics.
One of the things that we've been running on, one of the biggest tenets that we've been running on is oversight, having some responsibility. Because if you don't have oversight, if you don't have an ability to take a look at what your elected officials are doing, then unfortunately there is a tendency for our elected officials to start doing things that they're not supposed to do.
Well, I think it's very important that college students get involved in politics. The decisions that politicians who are making today are going to affect the future for many years, and that's the future that today's college students are going to be living in.
I also spoke with the president of the College Republicans, Joshua Hersa, and Dean Campbell about their views on the election.
I really think it's good to get a chance to meet and to talk with these members, elected officials, and people running for office, because you need to get your voice heard. Now, whether you're a Republican, conservative Republican, or a liberal Democrat, it's important to go out there and voice your opinions, because otherwise they're gonna ignore us.
College students need to be involved. We know that traditionally college-age students don't turn out to vote in the numbers that compared to senior citizens or anything. And college students are giving up an important right that they're developing and they have, which is that right to to make choices and help be involved in the process.
This has been Garrett Williams for Ryder Right Now. One of the biggest concerns that has been on everyone's mind is the current credit crisis. With expensive mortgages inflating every day, people are losing their homes. Banks are becoming more strict with their lending policies when applying for loan applications, making it even more difficult to receive financial support. But how does this affect the college students? I had the chance to speak with the director of One Stop, Drew Armando, about how Ryder has been handling the crisis with student loans.
For the 08-09 academic year, there have been no changes that will be impacting students in terms of fall disbursements, spring disbursements, and all of the lenders have assured that students who have loans now will be receiving their spring disbursements exactly as they signed up for those loans.
Not only are students being affected by loans, but so is the current job market. The Director of Career Services, Joyce Tyler, spoke about a few tips in dealing with the current situation.
To network as much as possible with friends, relatives, neighbors, anybody that you run across, especially Ryder alums.
Minimize what you believe you need and only borrow that amount. That would be the first thing. The second thing is, as always, it's important to maintain good credit history.
Be aware of what's available, what's hot, what's not. Try not to go after everything that comes along, and be persistent.
This has been Garrett Williams for Ryder Right Now. The debate was in full swing last Thursday as Congressman Holt and Deputy Mayor Alan Bateman of Homedale, New Jersey, fought to represent New Jersey's 12th District in Washington, D.C.
What we are proposing is that the revenue be more fairly distributed. Under the Bush administration, the burden of the taxes fell on the middle class. That is undisputable.
But I don't think it's government's right to penalize you for being successful, saying, you know what, you made X number of dollars, therefore I'm going to have to take more of your money and give it to other people. I just don't believe in that philosophy. I think it's wrong.
For 1 hour and 30 minutes, both candidates discussed current issues and proposals to correct government concerns if elected to represent Mercer County. Some of the issues that were discussed were student loans, tax cuts, and the war in Iraq.
The student loan decrease that I spoke about before, cutting student loans in half, will be typically $4,000 or $5,000 savings.
Also, Iraq has sworn to wipe Israel off the face of this earth, and I don't believe that the United States can allow that to happen.
After the long verbal disputes, students stated their thoughts on the debate.
It was a pretty good reflection of also the debates that have gone on between Senator Obama and Senator McCain. So there was definitely a national focus, but also they brought it down to a district focus.
Deputy Mayor Alan Bateman of Homedale did a great job laying out the issues and really trying to court the vote of the 12th District.
I believe that there are things that we can do better together than we can do separately.
And one of the things that I've always prided myself on as an elected official in Homedale is not becoming an insider and always remembering where I came from.
The GI Bill that lets veterans go to school, the Pell Grants and the college loans that make it possible for us to have an educated society, that's appropriate use of tax dollars.
The one thing I will not forget is the impact of decisions that are made in Washington. What's the impact on the people in the 12th District? In Congress, it's a little it's different in that you need to build consensus, find people who have similar beliefs and values and similar positions on the issues, and I'll work with anyone. I don't care what party they're in, as long as we're doing the right thing for the people of the district and the people for the country.
This is Garrett Williams reporting for Ryder right now.